All right, I just want to go over one more time how to do this type of problem. I was looking at your assignments, and a lot of you started to get the hang of using the dots and making sure that you're regrouping, which is awesome. Um, but we are still missing a couple pieces. Now, shout out to those of you who did all of the parts. If you didn't, you can watch this video and figure out or know how to do each of the parts on this equation. So remember, I've said it before and I'm going to keep saying it. However, we are answering the multiplication problem that day is how you're going to do it. So whatever method we're using for the day, that is what you have to do on your assignment. So for this assignment, you needed to do the place value chart and you needed to draw the matching equation. So let's start off with just doing the place value chart. I have the instructions up here. Number one says draw or move the dots on the place value chart to show 26 times 4. So that means that we have to put 26 in our place value chart 4 times. Well, I know that 26 is 2 tens and 6 ones. So I'm going to put 2 tens and 6 ones in my place value chart. Now I'm going to do that 3 more times because I need 4 in total. And if you remember in class, I showed you, you could click and drag, make this blue box around all the circles that you want to select. And then you can just drag all the circles over instead of dragging one at a time. So now I have 26 in my place value chart 4 times. And now I need to regroup using the scribble tool. So the scribble tool is over here right next to this little pointer. It's right here. But if it doesn't show you the scribble tool, you have to click this upside down triangle and go to where it says scribble. If you don't change that, if it stays on line and you try to draw your circle around your dots, you're not going to be able to. This is a line. So you need to make sure that you use the scribble tool because that's the closest thing to like a pencil on Google Drawing. So now you need to regroup 10 ones. So I'm going to count out 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to draw a line around those 10. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to move this 10 over. So you're going to use the scribble tool again. You can draw a line over to the 10s. It really doesn't matter where as long as you keep track. So I'm going to draw a line over here. And then I have to move another 10 over here. So I'm going to take a dot from over here and place it into my 10s because I regrouped those ones into 1 10. So I'm going to count out another 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to draw a line around those. Mine is not perfect, and that is okay. And then I'm going to move those over here, just like before. You have to make sure that you have the dot or else your 10s aren't going to be correct. So now I need to look at my 10s and see if I can regroup my 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can. I'm going to regroup all of my 10s and then draw a line over here to the hundreds and then put a dot because 10 tens is the same thing as 100. So that is how you do the place value chart. That was the first part. You also needed to do the matching equation. So make sure that you have the select tool clicked. If you stay on Scribble and try to do this, you're just going to end up drawing lines. So make sure that you have the select tool. You're going to come over here and you're going to solve your matching equation. So there are 3 boxes, meaning you have 3 boxes to fill in. The first box is 4 times 6. So you ask yourself, well, what is 4 times 6? Well, I know that 4 times 6 is 24, so you click the box so that you have this blinking line, and you type in 24. That's your first box. Now you go down to the second box, and you ask yourself, what is 4 times 20? That is not 4 times 2, it is 4 times 20 because the 2 is in the tens place. So what is 4 times 20? It's 80. So you type in 80. Remember I said if you just say what 4 times 2 is, you're going to get an incorrect answer. So now you add 24 plus 80 and you put that in this bottom box. And I know that 4 plus 0 is 4 and 2 plus 8 is 10. So my answer is 104. And then when you're done, you just click turn in or mark as done, whichever one it says, and that's your problem. So that's how you solve these types of problems. If you want to go back and resubmit this assignment for a better grade, if you are not happy with your grade or if you haven't done it, now you know how to solve these problems.